My dear friends, this is Pandit Muniram Prasad from the Vedic Cultural Samaj of Central Florida, welcoming each and every one of you to Ved Prachar, Voice of the Holy Vedas. This weekly presentation is intended to familiarize everyone towards understanding Satya Vedic Sanatan Dharma in a very simple way to lead us in the path to enjoy supreme bliss, material comfort, and spiritual happiness. Please join me in this prayer. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma kaschit dugbhag bhave. Almighty God, our Supreme Father, by your mercy, may all be joyful and happy. May everyone be free from ill will, sickness, disease, and pain. May all enjoy a high standard of living and be free from poverty and human suffering. May love, friendship, and harmony reign supreme in our lives. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Last week, we discussed the first category of sanskars, and that is Garbhadhan, Punsavan, and Simanto Nayan. And these prenatal sanskars are performed before the birth of the child. Today we will briefly review the remaining sanskars which are performed after the birth of a newborn, commencing with the Jat Karm Sanskar. This sacrament is performed on the day of birth to welcome the newborn and to give direction how to maintain bodily cleanliness of the child. The Ramayana tells us that Nandi Mukha Saradha Kari Jata Karma Sabkinha. King Dashrath performed the Jat Karma Sanskar, the sacrament of birth, and all other ceremonies relating to childbirth for his 4 sons. On the 11th day after birth, the Namkaran Sanskar is performed to confirm the name of the child, which will be used as an identification in all records, deeds, matters, and things. The name chosen should be a source of inspiration for the child as the child keep on growing. After the 4th month, the Nishkraman Sanskar is performed to expose the child to the outer environment, to the sunshine and fresh air, to become climatized. The Ramayana says, Nam Karana Kar Avasaru Jani Bhopa Boli Pant Imuni Gyani. When Raja Dasrath realized that the time has come to name his children, he sent for sage Vashishth Muni and told him, Dharya Naam Jo Muni Gunarakha, please assign an appropriate name to each of my child. The next sanskar is Anprashan. With this ceremony, when the teeth begin to appear, the child is introduced to solid food, cereal or grains, and then instructions are given to consume sattvic food for healthy growth. Then Churakarm, also known as Mundan Sanskar, shaving of the hair, is a precautionary measure to avoid dandruff and other scalp infection of the child. Hair, hair culture is also introduced. The Ramayana records the family priest performed the Mundan Sanskar for Lord Sri Ram, Bharat, Lakshman, and Shatrughan. The next Sanskar is Karnavedha, ear piercing, a system of acupuncture to keep away certain ailments from the child. Body piercing also accommodate the fashion of wearing jewelry. Then comes the Upnayan Sanskar. The Upnayan, commonly called Janev or Yajyo Pavit Sanskar, is the investiture of the sacred thread as initiated in the school system of education. Shri Ram and his brothers performed the Janev Sanskar. Deen had Janev Guru Pitum Mata. Their parents invested them with a sacrificial cord, a symbol of Arya status, as they prepare to attend Gurukul, residential school. Then comes the Ved Prachar Sanskar, study of the Vedas for spiritual and scientific knowledge, preparing the student for higher academic education towards graduating in a specialized field for gainful employment to work, earn, and live in comfort. Samavartan Sanskar is the completion of education. The student is now graduated and is ready to enter into the large world of activities, interfacing with various types of personnel. A new life of self-reliance and independence. Then comes the Vivah Sanskar, entering into the stage of Grihast Ashram, married life. Two individuals who lived independently with different cultural background coming together to form a lifelong companionship. The Ramayana says, Karikula Rita Vidha Vidirao, King Dashrath went through all the rites and rituals sanctioned by family, customs, and Vedic laws in relation to Sri Ram's marriage to Sita. Then comes the Vanprastha ceremony, and this is thought to follow a life of austerity and meditation. Practice detachment and devotion and time to society. Sannyas, retirement, renunciation, and penance. Time for spiritual revival in preparedness for the life hereafter. The last sanskar is the Antyeshti. This is the last sanskar, and it is performed when we make our final exit from this world. Life begins with birth and ends in death. So each one of us must live our lives for all to remember us as a good human being. In conclusion, if we Hindus believe in Ram Rajya, the establishment of righteous principles by Shri Ram, then we should follow his footsteps. And Ram Ayan, that is what it really means. The words Ram Ayan means follow the pathway of Shri Ram. Follow these sanskars and we will live in a better world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for listening. Join me again next week. Until then, this is Pandit Muniram Prasad saying namaste to one and all. May God Parampita Parameswaru bless each and every one. Keep us safe. Om Shanti, Shanti.